We was having a conversation right before we went live, and Draymond Green, in to paraphrase what he said, basically calling the NBA boring right now. What's your thoughts on that? As far as like him thinking the NBA is basically bland.
Well, first of all, I think that's gonna be the last time we see Draymond Green on TNT set halftime at
I
All
think
Star
so,
game.
bro. I think so, bro.
Um, First of all, hey, because you can't not to say that he said nothing off the wall and crazy, but bro, you can't just like criticize the NBA like that. You just can't, not on that platform, bro. If you want to go on your podcast and say these things, that's fine. But in terms of what he was saying about that, I think it is some truth to that, because he's basically saying it's all about now who can get down the court the fastest and who can get up the most threes. That is what the NBA has sort of kind of turned to. We talked about that when we said, Adam Silver was trying to figure out ways to decrease the amount of threes that people take. I don't
Right.
think that's going to happen. I don't know I don't know how you as a commissioner can stop or dictate how a team plays. These guys coming in there shooting threes. I don't know what you can do. So in terms of Draymond Green, what he's saying, it is true, bro. Because think about it. How many teams out there are actually playing real team fundamental basketball?
That's true.
You probably can name just a couple, bro. Like OKC really plays ball.
Yeah.
I say that even though they're not what they were, I would say the Warriors. I would say um just probably the well coached teams, bro. Like, and the rest of them, like, they're good enough to be seated where they need to see, like, just off talent. A lot of these teams are just good just because they got young talent and they just better than some teams. But it ain't really that much. It ain't really that much. Ain't really that much IQ being put into the game. I don't see from most teams. So I think he was. I think he was right on that.
So I agree with you about Draymond and the TNT thing. I think he's done. I think he won't be able to get back on TNT until after he retires. He ain't getting no active player because, bro, to be honest with you, bro, he talked a lot of shit about players, bro. Like, 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 like the stuff he said about the Rising Stars and like they didn't deserve to play against. He's right now. Don't get me wrong. He's right. But you speaking out against your peers, bro. They're your peers
Yeah,
at this point. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Don't you ain't no spring chicken, bro. And
yeah.
you damn sure ain't impactful enough to the Warriors for you to be talking crazy like you some type of impact player in and night out. Y'all just recently started winning again because y'all had to go get Jimmy Butler. Not to say Jimmy Butler is gonna turn the goddamn franchise around and gonna get y'all back to where y'all was, but it wasn't you who they were counting on to help propel the team to another level this year. They were saying they had to go get another star. Not saying we already got two stars. No, we got to go get another star to pair with Curry, not another star to pair with Draymond and Curry. So that's one. Two, you are right. The NBA is boring, bro. No, excuse me, I scratched that. The NBA, it ain't boring, bro. It's that these guys, again, bro, this goes back to Adam Silver because the NBA transitioned into such a flashy game and it transitioned into such a players' league to where that they control how much they actually dedicate themselves to the game. And that's what makes the game boring because when you have, and I always got to go back to this team for a reference because they really pisses me off. The 76ers. Listen to me, man. And when you have Paul George, a player who care about his podcast more than he care about playing basketball. When you got Joel Embiid, a player who's on the record okay with every other game of basketball being played, when you have players who have that type of control in their organization, and the NBA isn't doing anything to change it put anything in place for that to be changed. But what do you expect the league to be? Because guess what? I already know stars ain't gonna play every night like how they used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know certain nights, like when we going out to go play Charlotte, like Charlotte gonna play their stars because they ain't got about 10 wins. You know what I'm saying, Mac? Like so,
Right.
their stars gonna play regardless. But Dallas coming into town, AD, Kyrie sit down. Our bench players can beat the Hornets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes the game boring, bro. Like, because y'all taking experience away from fans who spent their money to see stars. Because let me tell you something. Charlotte fans spend money to see whoever coming into town.
Yeah, that's the thing. These people, these fans, or no, not fans, but yeah, the fans, the regular fans, they's buying. They ain't just Charlotte coming or the Lakers coming to Charlotte next week. I'm gonna go buy the tickets tomorrow. These tickets have been bought months ago, bro. Months
Because
ago.
they
Obviously,
are
if you
anticipating seeing.
yeah. Obviously, if you got a serious injury, all bets off. Can't control that.
Yeah.
But if you just out there on some Joel Embiid type shit,
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi, yeah. Joel
He,
Embiid's probably never gonna play back to backs again. Or even Paul George. Bro, I would rather the 76ers just come on out and just shut Paul George down. The man averaged 10, 4, and 3 for the month. Come on, what is that, bro?
man.
What is that, bro? Like bro. That team might be the biggest disappointment of this year, bro. Really.
You remember, Mac? I said a couple episodes, and I'm gonna end it with this right here. You remember a couple episodes ago? I said Klay Thompson fell off the biggest cliff I ever seen as a basketball player. I rescind that. I take that back. Paul George is the biggest disappointment of a basketball player that I have seen in recent memory. And I'm not saying that because of the way he's playing. I'm saying that because of the way he carrying it, the way he's going about it. He doesn't give a damn. There is no way, Mac, listen to me, bro. I'm so serious about this, bro. If I was an NBA player, bro, there is no way I could get up and there's no way I can go record my podcast week in and week out, knowing I haven't played a lick of basketball, knowing I'd have been sucking, I'd have been trash. There's no way I go get in front of the camera and record my podcast, bro. There's no way. There is no way. Because guess what? The people who are a fan of my podcast, they were a fan of me as a basketball player first. So that really is my due diligence that I owe them. That's my first priority. But, bro, I'm telling you, man, this shit is crazy right now, bro. I can't take
This
it, bro.
is the thing, though, bro. And this is where we go back to kind of get into like the streaming world. This is what it has turned to.
Yep.
Everybody has to get their own show. It's so many different shows, bro. You could just subscribe out the ass to countless individuals and athletes. Look at it like I'll go to football. Look at Michael Parsons. He has his show every week, bro. Like we went on like a 5-6 game losing, bro. There's no reason you should be on this pod. We losing, bro. Go watch some film or do something.
Bro, and then
I don't get how I would be just too mad to talk about anything, bro. After we don't lost.
Exactly, bro.
I can't,
bro. And this is the last thing I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna let it go, bro. I promise I'm gonna let it go. This is what really, 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 really grinds my gears. This what really gets me mad. This what really gets me mad. The fact that, and don't get me wrong, I like that the players got a voice now. I like that they've created platforms for players to talk on because it's what we need. Don't get me wrong. Focus on that shit in the off season.
And I'm not that one to sit here and say, if I was playing, I'm gonna study from sun up to sundown, because I do agree you need to take time away from that and just let your mind and all the other stuff rest and that stuff. So I'm not saying that what you got to do, but I just feel like it's a time and a place, bro. Because I don't care what you do. If you doing a weekly show, at some point you're going to say something that your teammate ain't gonna like. Like I think Paul George. Speaking of him, I think he said something with like the way they got him playing. They ain't using him the right way. Bro, you can't say that, bro. Y'all came out. Y'all started the season and y'all was the first team to have a players only meeting. You out here on the podcast. Come on, bro. Granted, he got the contract. Come on. In no way Tyrese Maxey should be somewhat the voice or the leader of that team. Not with you and Joel Embiid in there.
One of the youngest players on the team, bro. It's just absolutely
yes, bro.
crazy.
This should just happen.
And Paul George got experience, bro. It's like it just don't make no sense to me, man. All in all, Draymond, you right, man.
What I would say about Draymond is right. And I think what people respect about Draymond is Draymond will say stuff that nobody else will say, but everybody probably agree with it. But I think his delivery, bro, you can't get out there and be that raw, bro.
He gonna have to work on that. Yeah, he gonna have to work on that. Yeah, he gonna have to work on that. I'm not gonna lie, he gonna have to work on that shit.
Yeah, you gotta work on that, bro. You gotta work on it. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, but the thing is, because on one hand, you can't sit here and praise your commissioner and say, oh, he's doing great things and this thing and third, and then turn around and criticize his league. Nope. He's in charge of this league. He's hearing y'all voice, and from my opinion, I think everybody, as far as players wise, they love Adam Silver. He's the best thing that's gonna happen to him. I mean, because in their eyes he is, because this is what they want the NBA to be, and he's allowed it. So, but yeah, Draymond you gotta back him down from the TNT man.
Yeah, that was his last little rodeo.
Yeah, I don't think so. And he gonna be on there again, huh?
As a player, you're right. It ain't his last.
Because he's been getting up on there.
Yeah.
Like every time the Warriors lose, he be right back up on there.
Yeah. You're right back over there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But man, well, he I was like, damn, boy, you just gonna criticize. Basically, you can wait till you get home doing. Like I said, what do you get home on your podcast? I didn't feel like that was a platform to do that, but hey, you want to be heard, you want to be heard. Hey, and you like I said, you're trending right now on Twitter. That's the damn sure.
That's something that's crazy, man.
Man, crazy, man. I guess, and at this point,
it don't matter.
Yeah,
for him,
it don't matter.
Bro, for him, it don't matter, man.
Bro, Steve Kerr and them boys, they just wash their hands at this point. You can't say anything.
I was about to say, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing about Draymond, bro. He got immunity in Golden State. I say that because when they kept Jordan Poole, when they traded Jordan Poole and kept him, I knew that's where loyalty is over, like the future of where our franchise could go. Because I'm not gonna lie, Jordan Poole ass in Washington, but in Golden State, he fit what they were trying to do. And what's crazy is you may not have to go. You may be adding Jim. If you was adding Jim Butler this year, you was probably adding him to a backcourt that was already, you know what I'm saying, that was already ready for one more star. I don't know how much Jimmy Butler exactly elevates them, but Jordan Poole was good in Golden State, bro. But when I saw them do that, I said, "Oh yeah, Draymond Green cannot be touched."
Shit, to be
So
honest,
stay and do
I thought the same thing pretty much when KD was a free agent, bro. Yeah,
oh
I'm
that
thinking,
too.
yeah, ain't no way bro, there's no way if they say, hey, KD, you know what, we want you here. You're a bigger piece than you know what he is, quote unquote. If he goes, do you stay? I think KD stays.
Yep. But they
Like you said,
Draymond got some dirt on somebody up in that motherfucker. So he done caught somebody doing something over there because ain't no way, bro. He's not doing enough for Golden State to just be like okay with everything he's doing, bro.
yeah, there's no way, bro.
There's no
Like I
way,
said, I don't get it,
bro.
bro.
He's not doing enough, bro. I and and anybody who watches this, maybe y'all can help us and just tell us what exactly that he does for the Golden State Warriors that we not seeing because we don't see it. We do not see it.
Bro, he's just he is a great he's just a great piece for that team, bro. He's like the glue. I would give him that, bro, because he was the glue, and not he took a lot of pressure off Steph Curry. The games that he didn't play, because people thought, oh, Steph Curry can't do nothing but shoot. We seen games when Draymond Green didn't play. Steph Curry like, oh no, I can get you about 9, 10, 6 if I need to. I can
Yeah,
do that, but that's just
yeah.
what he was doing. So. He was great, like you said, he was great for that team. Still great for him. Like you said, still great for
Yeah,
them.
he's not. He the enforcer, bro. Like
Yeah,
he the one who gonna stand on the front line for them, bro. And
bro, I'm
and
telling you.
and you can't pay for those type of guys. Like you can't pay enough for those type of guys because you need a fall guy. And not only do he mind being a fall guy, like he's gonna accept it, and he's gonna actually be the reason they fall. Like I did it, yeah, I did. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
It ain't
did it.
no, it ain't no faking or flogging. Like he gonna be the reason for whatever happens. He is probably why it happened, bro.
Yeah, hell, you look at it. A lot of people, I don't agree, but it's a lot of people that share this opinion. They think if Draymond would have never got suspended, the Cavs don't beat them. I mean, you look at it from that
We
standpoint too.
we may
That
never know.
yeah, but like I said, man, he's just a wild guy. Like I said, like he
Yes.
wasn't off far from what he was saying. I get it, understood it. This actually wasn't. He said the way he said it was just crazy to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. That's why I said to him, Mike. I agree. He ain't far fetched. He definitely hit the he definitely hitting the nail on the coffin for sure. But he's gotta work on how he say what he's saying. He'll be all right.
He's walked out of there, promised us they can win the championship this year. I don't know when the hell Jimmy. I don't know when they just got Giannis or somebody.
Yeah, they just got the second coming of Kobe Bryant.
Hey man.
They don't know Jimmy. They don't know Jimmy. They you know what? Fair to be fair, we've seen Jimmy do some amazing things, but the Warriors ain't going to the finals. He could cancel
No,
Chris on that.
no, they ain't
He
going there.
cancels Chris on that.